up, all you lovely learners in Learning Land? Tyler from TenThumbsPro.com coming at you with another ukulele tutorial like we do every single Wednesday and Saturday. Today we're breaking down Deck the Halls in the chord melody style, so you'll be able to play the chords and the melody at the same time. As always, all the tabs on the screen will walk you through piece by piece. Printable tabs up here though. If you become a Patreon, you can print out tabs for this lesson and all our lessons. Links below as well. If you like this kind of content, make sure you hit subscribe. Skype lessons one-on-one if interested. Alright, let's deck those halls. Let's go ahead and grab the ukulele. Brain and attention span. Once you have those three things, follow me on in and let's learn this one together. Come on in, let's do it. Okay, so this is a 16 measure tune and we are going to break them down 4 at a time. Let me play the first 4 for you. They sound like this. Okay, and so what I'm doing here is I'm starting off with this G chord here, this shape like this. That's the index on the 5th fret of the A string, ring finger on the 7th fret of the C string, and my pinky on the 7th fret of the E string. Now, normally like the E shape, you have to get this finger involved, but this is nice with this G shape because G note, we can leave that open, making this shape a lot easier. This is the first beat, so we'll strum through with our thumb because our melody note is the 5th fret here and we really want that to shine. So we'll strum through with our thumb and then we're going to strum through with our index finger on the second beat. On the second beat there's no melody, so you want the strum to be softer and you want to try to hit these strings evenly. So you get 1, 2, and 3. Play the 3rd fret with the middle finger because you're going to play that on the offbeat and then slide it to the 2nd fret and go right into this G shape. Again, this G shape has a melody, so you'll be using your thumb. A general rule of style, don't wear a brown belt with black shoes. But a Jennifer and a Jennifer Aniston is a famous Jennifer, goodness. But a general rule for this style is if you use your thumb, the melody's gonna shine. So we strum through with our thumb here on the 2nd beat, and then we remove our middle finger and play the open A string. The first measure, 1, 2, and 3, 4. Make an E minor, and we're going to strum through only the first 3 strings with our thumb. We're going to use the A string as a trapeze to catch it because the melody note is the 3rd fret of the E string. So we'll strum through with our E minor, excuse me. Then we'll remove our index finger and play the open A. The only reason I have my index finger down is out of habit. It's easier and faster for me to get to this E minor if I put my index finger down. Remove, open A string, then we'll make a G chord all the way through with our thumb, and then on the 4th beat, we'll use our thumb to play the 3rd fret. So the second measure we get, the third one's a lot of fun. The third one sounds like this. Get that middle finger on the 2nd fret of the C string, a D note, to imply a D chord, and you're going to pluck with your thumb the C string and your pointer the open A. Then you'll drop your ring finger down and play the 2nd fret of the A string, pinky on the 3rd fret, open A, and then you'll strum a G. So you get 1 and 2 and 3. Index finger on the 4th beat, 4, remove the middle finger and play the open A. So the 3rd measure you get 1 and 2 and 3, 4, and keep these 2 fingers down because you're going to pluck the 2nd fret of the C string with your thumb and you're going to pluck the 3rd fret of the E string with your index finger, which implies a D suspended 4. Then you're going to put the middle finger on the 2nd fret, or you can slide the ring finger over, same 2 fingers, and you pluck the 2nd fret of both the, again, the C and the E strings. And then you'll make a G chord and strum through the first 3 strings with your thumb, making sure that you get that G note there to pop. So the first 4 measures one more time, counting them out loud. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. One time without counting. Okay, then we jump into the next 4 measures. Good news, the next 4 measures are exactly the same. Okay, now we jump into measures 9, 10, 11, and 12, okay? For 9, 10, 11, and 12, you're gonna make a D chord, strum all the way through, melody on the A, so we use our thumb. 1, throwaway strum, no melody. 2, 1, 2, and on the offbeat, play the 2nd fret with your middle finger, and then slide it up to the 3rd fret, because you're gonna make a D7 and strum through with your thumb. 3, then you remove that shape and play the open A. So that first measure you get 1, 2, and 3, 4. G chord, 1, 2. Same thing, so we make a G chord, strum through with our melody. Throwaway, 2, no melody, index finger. And then you're gonna use your ring finger to play that 3rd fret there. Then you're gonna come up and bar the 5th fret with your middle finger on the 6th fret of the C string to play a D7, followed by an open A string. So that second measure, nice and slow, you get 1, 2, and 3, 4. Those 2 measures together, 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4. G, bar the 7th fret with your index finger, and if you have your pinky on the 10th fret, this is a G chord, okay? But what we're gonna do is we're gonna bar and we're gonna strum 7, 7, 7, and we're gonna miss that high A with our thumb. 1 and 2. Immediately after, middle finger on the 8th fret of the E string, and then your pinky onto the 10th fret. Right after that, keep this finger down and strum all the way through again, and this is an E7, and this time 9, 10. So this measure is maybe the hardest. Really slow, you get 1 and 2, 3 and 4. One more time, a little slower. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. And then this last measure is the coolest because we're getting all the melody with the chords with some chord shapes you probably don't get to normally use. D7 looks like this. Index finger, 7th fret of the G string, ring finger, 9th fret of the C, middle, 8th fret of the E, pinky, 9th fret of the high A. D7. From there, we're gonna make this A7 shape. Another one that we probably don't get to use a lot. Middle finger, 6th fret of the G, ring finger, 7th fret of the C, index, 5th fret of the E, pinky, 7th fret of the A. And then we get to make this D7 shape one more time. But you're gonna let this one ring for 2 beats. 3, 4. So that last measure, you get 1, 2, 3, 4. These 4 measures together, count them out nice and slow, we get 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1, and 2, 3, and 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. One time without counting. One time without counting. And then we are into the last 4 measures. In the last 4 measures, you're going to notice the first 2 are the same as bars 1 and 2 and 5 and 6. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep this G shape down, slide it all the way up here. This makes it a C chord. Index on the 7th fret of the C, ring on the 8th fret of the E, middle on the 7th fret of the high A. And you're going to strum all the way through, and then grab your, on the offbeat, your index, 1, and, again all the way through, 2, and, 1, and, 2, and 3. Back to this G shape on the 3rd beat, 3, strum through, 4, index finger no melody, 4, down to that 3rd fret, and then into this G shape. So just that 3rd measure, you get 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 1. From there, D7, Hawaiian D7, 2nd fret with your middle finger, ring finger on the 2nd fret of the E string, and then a G chord to finish the tune. So the last 4 measures, well, just the last 2 measures, because we're familiar with the other 2. We get, okay, just the last 2 measures. 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3. And there you have it. Why don't we go ahead and put the whole thing together from the very top. From the very top. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there you have it, folks. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you next Wednesday or Saturday for our next ukulele tutorial. Have a lovely day. Cool, everyone. Thank you so much for watching to the very end here at TenThumbsPro.com. We appreciate you. Remember to subscribe. New ukulele tutorials every single Wednesday and Saturday. Skype lessons one-on-one if you're interested. Email me, tenthumbsproductions@gmail.com. Think about becoming a Patreon. Printable tabs for this lesson and all our lessons. Starts at just $1 creation with caps as low as $1 a month. Cheaper than a cheap cheeseburger, and it will accelerate your learning. And until next time, keep on rocking and rolling. Keep on loving life. Keep on playing that ukulele. Life is good, my friends. Merry Christmas.